so I ain't got the time for no. I cannot take a detour, cause I'm trying to make it to Forbes. If it ain't about the dollars, I'm bored. I'm plugged in the game like a cord. Be in a Honda. If you see me, just keep moving forward. Cause I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stack. It's all about the give and go. I'm in business mode. Yeah, I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow. I'm in, yeah. Yeah. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to the Houston Rockets. Now, here's Poole. Into the lane. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Well, you and I, Doris, are both pumped up for this game, aren't we? Two exciting teams going head-to-head tonight.
Kevin, we've got great athletes almost everywhere on the floor tonight. The play at the rim should be electric. Let's go.
And stolen by Caruso. And good that time.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Back to Poole. Pass to Edwards. Takes the three. Hands it from downtown.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular. Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea, creating a bucket? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Fader on the way. And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Clock is at 3. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by George, wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
Holmgren the screen. The shot will not fall.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Poole. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Here's Hartenstein. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Reed with the rebound.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Wallace with the ball. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Timberwolves on top, up by... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Randall. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Cassie, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Dillingham. That's tipped.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Nifty move. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Koulibaly. Up and in on the layup.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense with no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
A three. That shot off the mark. Thunder trailing by 4. Wallace, right side. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Bassie. And that will be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Great, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The 11-footer. Another miss by Minnesota. Thunder trailing by 4. Wallace, right side. Alexander Walker up top. Nothing on the board.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Koulibaly. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Thunder trailing by 4. Now, here's Poole. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Stolen by George. It's George on the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. And there's 1:45 left here in the second. George from deep three-point land. The Thunder pull it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7-6 win.
Edwards up high.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Lowry. Pass to Clowney. The three from George. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Bobbed up there for Edwards.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Now George. Gobert with it. Back to George. It's to Gobert. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shoots it. A shot by Lowry, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Poole. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. For the lead, drills the three-pointer. Poole's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, my goodness. The confidence it takes to pull from that deep. Jordan Poole has it. Yes, sir.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
For 3, Edwards. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, as slow a start as you can have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. A clear look for George. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28. And Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class. And I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Inside, picked off in midair. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Caruso. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Edwards. There's 1:47 left here in the third quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
And here is good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Edwards with the stop.
Well, we are accustomed to Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, handling and pick and roll. They invert it there, use him as the screener. Nice work.
Outside, George. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So both teams changing it up here. Timberwolves trailed by 3. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Dillingham, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Pass to Reed. 5 to shoot. For the tie. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Takes it off the glass. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the game. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Alexander Walker. And he banks in the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Gobert. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Here's Alexander Walker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Shannon.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
Timberwolves trailed by 7. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Now Dillingham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And stolen by Caruso. Floats it up for Holmgren. Out to Edwards. No good on that one. Randall with some nice D. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The three from George. It's good from long range.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
From deep, George. Caruso grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 5.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That's good from Coulibaly. And Coulibaly drops them both. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Fires the three. No good that time.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a three of his own.
Holmgren the screen. Move inside by Edwards.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
The Thunder leading by 9. Outside Edwards. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander's length has anticipation, makes a defensive play and turns it into offense.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Puts up a deep three. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to George. Floats one. The Thunder pull it in. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Alexander Walker. Gobert with the block.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Shoots over Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I'm the best dressed at the Met. Whoever her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. The stick at the check, I poke out my chest. And they look like my pets. I know the young one of the catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake and the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up. One-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kick. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot, I got one-on-one pieces and all of them cost me a grip. Come to the US. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no liberty shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more. She about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. Up with the one-on-one ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake and the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
Mash up the dance. Mash up the dance.
Hey, yo, band play.
Hey, I just went by the watch with a whole lot of diamonds to Shawty my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the make a play and get off that. I say R.I.P. Kobe, so fly when I ball out, where I skydive. So much on me, could've went by the Williams, the Rudies, a big Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life is immaculate. If you hit me for you know that I'm taxing. Keep buying clothes that's still in the packages. If he say that he robbed me, he capping me. Really no throw sevens like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabin. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, iced out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich. No, I'm with some elegance. I'm with it some with a post, so I hope that you hesitant. If they make them wish that they never, most of these just they be telling it. Man, I'm finna take over, I'm stamping it. How you this hit that selling ain't ripping. Left your dog in that rain and ain't help with it. How is you solid, you ain't never deal with it. You see me, I come different, I'm blessed with it. We ain't got the rollie, it go with my necklace. 30 for both, you could you mess with it. Can't do the show if it don't gotta check with it. Dean Popo, I swear they irrelevant. Hating like I don't know, that's really jealous. Knowing they mad that they no longer next to me. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon, iced out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really having it. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich.
Too obvious, okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what good karma is, okay, like Kalani's. Ride you like Kalani's, okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you. We're on the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Baby, I'm serious too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly. I don't play about mine, I don't care. I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what good karma is, okay, like Kalani's. Ride you like Kalani's, okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, Baby, let's be a movie, come with me, know that I'm choosy, I need you to back it up, that ain't fast enough, you know I'm man enough, and that I'm played by, you know that about it, I like the way your body is that too obvious, okay, I like your confidence, oh, that's what good karma is, okay, like Kalani's, ride you like Kalani's, okay, here at the parties, right here at the parties, you better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramoni, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one, help you inspire,
turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departing, relocating. Save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words he said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak and you know it's him, better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I could not planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departed, relocated. Save me from my woes, I'm staying.
Get the out my way. 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 Move. Get out the way. If you plan on heavy stepping, girl, you better side shade. Peter Piper. Call me Mrs. Parlay. And I'm carrying these. Why you say I do that when I didn't do that? Pull up looking like a lick.